Hello everybody, welcome to another video from Currency Collector Searcher. My name is Victor, as always, and today we're going to take a look at the results of a currency search. I went through a few $100 bank straps of $1 bills just like this that I got from my local bank, and man, I found a doozy today. Look at the thumbnail here, I found a new discovery, something that I've never seen before on a brand new Series 2021 $1 bill. I'll be showing that to you here shortly, so stay tuned for that. That was pretty exciting when I found that one. So my goal here is to educate, to show you how easy it is to find these $1 bills when you search for them, to show you what to look for, kind of go into a little bit of detail on what they're worth. And I'm trying to show some various different ones. So you'll see that there are quite a few out there that you can find out in the wild and that you can sell online in the secondary market for a lot more than $1, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Now this one here, this might look like an ordinary star note to you. Of course it is, but it's worth a lot because this is a low print run. When I go to mycurrencycollection.com and you type in when you click on look up star note, you enter the denomination, which is $1, enter the series 2017A, and then enter the entire serial number. This shows a 500,000 print run, okay? So the lower the print run, the more rare it is and the more it sells for. So this would probably sell for, $8, $10, maybe $12 to somebody. That's 10 times more than face value. I'll take that all day long. So these are out there. When you get these star notes, make sure you look them up on mycurrencycollection.com. All right. Now this next one here, when you look at your $1 bills, you want to make sure you, don't just look at the front. Okay. You want to make sure that the serial numbers match on both sides. If numbers or letters don't match, that's a major error worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the condition of the note. So when I turned this one over, I instantly saw this ink smear right here. Okay, that is definitely an error at the mint. So this is not a large one; it's kind of a small one. So it'll probably sell for $8, $10, maybe $12 as well. But you've got to look at the back of these notes. I see too many people that never turn the bill over. Look at the back. You may even find there's nothing printed on the back. That's a major error. Okay, that probably would need to be graded and protected and authenticated. Okay, so look at both sides of your notes. These right here, these are 5 of a kind. So this is 5 of a kind sixes. All right. Now, when you have solids like this, when they're when the numbers are touching like that, they're worth more than like on this one here, where they're spread out. 668, 68, 662. All right. And then this one here, this is a star note, which has 5 zeros. It's pretty aesthetically pleasing to the eye. The zeros are spread out, pretty nicely. So unfortunately, it has a nice dent in there, a nice fold that I can't get out of there. But these are probably sell for a good, $6, $8, $10 each. So again, 6, 8, or 10 times more than face value. It all adds up, right? Just from looking through $1 bills. This next one here, this is called a super repeater. Now, not a true super repeater, but this has the number 35 that repeats 3 times. A true one would be repeating 4 times. So you have 35, 35, 35. So this bill is not in the nicest condition. If you take a look at my videos, you'll see that a lot of these bills are very, very worn. Okay, they've been through a lot of hands because not a lot of people know about fancy serial numbers and $1 bills. So you're going to find a lot of these notes in circulation in your change or from the bank, tip jars, things like that. All right. Currency is becoming a very hot item for people to collect. Now here's some star notes here that I found. I like to keep my star notes. I found 4 of them, and I'll be selling these in bulk. So nothing special about those star notes at all. But they'll probably sell for $2 or $3 a piece. I'll sell them in bulk at some point. All right. So these are called alternators, alternating 5, 2, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, alternating 2s. Here's alternating 3s. Okay, and then alternating 6s, 6, 7, 6, 3, 6, 8, 6, 4. And then alternating 4s, 9, 4, 9, 4, 3, 4, 6, 4. All right, now if that was 9, 4 all the way across, that would be a super repeater, which is very, very, very rare and hard to find. So, all right. Now, here's the one that I'm talking about here in this thumbnail here. So this is from a brand new 2021 series note. These are out now, okay? Make sure you look for the star notes. The star notes are the low print run. They start from 1 and go to 3.2 million. So those are a lot of low print runs in that first print of star notes, 2021s, okay? But this one, if you take a look right here, okay, has the wet ink transfer, okay? And over here has a wet ink transfer as well, okay? And then over here, you see all those splotches? That's a wet ink transfer as well. This happens when they print these sheets. The sheet that went on top of this, the ink was wet and it transferred onto this note. So that's the ink from the back of the seal. This ink here is from the from the E on the back. You see the E? That's from the E. And this one over here, this is from the 0 on the back. You can almost see it, through there. Okay, but that's from the 0. All right, and look at even the B kind of bled through it from the front. The letter B there. All right. So this will be probably a good $15, $20 note, first to the market. It's going to be on eBay here shortly. So if that's something you're interested in, check that out. Okay. All right. So now these next ones here, these are trinaries. This is quad zeros. Trinary means it only has 3 numbers. This is 0s, 3s, and 4s. This is 1s, 3s, and 4s, okay? And then this is 4 7s, 3 9s, and an 8. So keep in mind, the 7s and 8s normally sell for a little bit of a higher premium than other numbers because the Japanese and Chinese culture value the 7s and the 8s in their culture. So they'll pay a little bit of an extra premium for them because there's a little bit of a higher demand for those numbers out there. You have also, the Chinese and Japanese culture search for those. Okay. Now here's one here. This is a repeater. This is a repeater 037. Okay. If you find one that's an area code, like area code, 624, area code 949, some people like to buy notes that have their area code on them as well. So keep your eyes open for those. All right. Now here we have a ladder run of 4. So here we have 0, 1, 2, 3. The ladder run, if they're at the beginning or the end, they're worth more than if they're in the middle. Like this one's at the beginning, 0, 1, 2, 3. Here we have 0, 9, 8, 7. And then here we have 6, 5, 4, 3. So they're worth a few dollars, $6 or $8 probably, okay? A lot of people like to collect the entire series of ladder runs at the beginning and the end, the trailing and the leading, all right? Now here is a wet ink transfer as well from a 2017 note. Here's part of the O right there. And then you see a little bit above his eye there, Washington's eye, a little bit of bled through there from the N. And then over here, you can see it from the E again, how it bled through right up there, okay? All right. Now here we have some, I'm not going to go through all of these, but these are 4-of-a-kind notes. This is a star note. It has 4 6s, okay? Then here we have 4 trailing 5s. Here we have 4 7s. Okay, again, this is, in pretty high demand from the Japanese and Chinese culture. They like the 7s. Here's leading 4 7s. Here's leading 4 5s. Here's 4 9s. You get the picture. But these do sell for a nice premium, so keep your eyes open for those. When they're touching, they go for more than if they're just kind of spread out. All right. Now these 2 notes here, when you search through your bills, make sure you're looking at the borders as well. Okay. This one here, this is a misaligned. The right side there is miscut, misaligned. See the big on the left there is a big margin on the left, hardly anything on the right. Okay. And on the back, it's pretty narrow there and pretty wide over there. So that's a misaligned note. This one is misaligned on the top a little bit more. She's very, very thin on the top and very thick on the white border on the bottom. And on the back of that note is the same or similar, okay? So that's a misaligned. That's an error from the mint, a misaligned cut or miscut, all right? And then here we have some birthday notes. You know, a lot of these are not the true birthday notes, but people do buy them no matter what. So this is October 18th, 1953. It doesn't have to be 10/18/1953 for it to be a birthday note, okay? This is July 26, 1963. Here we have, this is just August of 1977. This one here is February 25th, 1963. I'm not going to go through all of these, but I have, you know, a whole bunch of these in here. You know, this would be May 18th, 1906, September 6th, 1901. So what you do on the older ones, what I do is I go through the history online and I search to see if anything happened on that particular day. Okay, and if it did, then that would be something I would put into the description. You know, so and so's birthday, or so and so was born this day, or this event happened on that day, something like that. And then finally, these two here, these are quad pairs, a pair of 3s, pair of 9s, pair of 5s and 7s. And then, this is a ladder run of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are pretty hard to find. So these will go for a little more than a ladder run of 4, probably, you know, $10, $12 for this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, especially again when they're at the beginning or the end. So those are my finds. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell for all my videos, so you can pay it forward, so this video will reach more people. And then go ahead and like this video so it'll reach more people as well. I'm trying to get more people to put money into their pocket during these high inflationary times. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll have some more videos out shortly. Have a good day.